They can take your world.
He's been changed beyond recognition.
They can take your heart.
His heart replaced with another's.
Cut you loose from all you know.
This isn't what I really look like.
But if it's your fate, then every step forward will always be a step closer to home.
Good tidings, ladies and gentlemen of the Lodge. How goes it? We're coming at you with another Kingdom Hearts video where we are going to be zeroing in on some pretty peculiar dialogue of Sora's and how I believe it has connected us to Yozora this entire time. Now, as always, before we move any further, spoilers for Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind are on the way. The scene in question is actually the opening scene of Kingdom Hearts 3, as I believe Remind has given us the missing context to understand what exactly Sora is talking about. But before we roll that scene, to back this up, I actually would like to bring in a quote from the series creator and director Tetsuya Nomura himself, courtesy of KH13.com. Nomura clarified, the line Sora says in the opening takes place after the ending, and is a reflection of what Sora feels after Kingdom Hearts 3. If anybody would like to see this for themselves, I've left a link in the description for you. Now, when this Ultimania dropped, Remind was still in development, so it was a little harder to connect the dots. But now that the secret episode is out, it's all the more clear. So, I'm gonna roll this scene, let it speak for itself, and then I'll explain my case.
They can take your world. They can take your heart. Cut you loose from all you know. But if it's your fate, then every step forward will always be a step closer to home.
Now, to build off this, before we get into the dialogue, allow me to play the secret ending of Kingdom Hearts Remind, and let's see how the visual scenery lines up.
I guess that my powers aren't needed yet.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
Placing them side by side, we can see Sora standing in a Final World-esque backdrop with blue morningish looking sky with his eyes perched up. And now that we know that the beginning takes place at the end, it's very possible that Sora's words in the beginning are spoken after he watches Yozora fade away, given what he knows about the situation. So with these visuals lining up, let's talk about how the dialogue is suggestive towards Yozora. I believe this works both literally and in a meta-narrative sense. First, literally, let's take a look at the scene where Sora meets the Nameless Star.
So, whose heart are you?
No one's anymore. They took away my name. Everything about me.
Someone's coming for you?
I cannot be certain. He's been changed beyond recognition. His heart replaced with another's.
We learn from speaking to the Nameless Star, who has been confirmed to be the girl from Yozora's world.
But wait, that girl, she told me about you.
That Yozora's heart has been replaced by another and has changed beyond recognition, and that they took everything away from her as well. This is further reinforced by Yozora's dialogue here.
But this isn't what I really look like.
So in a literal sense, we see that Yozora and the Nameless Star have had their worlds, their hearts, names and appearances taken from them, and in Yozora's case, even had his heart replaced. Now, if we try to attach a meta-narrative to this, it seems commonly accepted that the entire inclusion of Yozora and Verum Rex is a way for Tetsuya Nomura to revive characters and concepts from his cancelled project, Final Fantasy Versus 13. This was a dream project for him, hence why he couldn't resist reviving it through Kingdom Hearts. In short, Final Fantasy Versus 13 became Final Fantasy 15, but Nomura was taken off the project and moved on to Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy VII Remake. Though Noctis was the main character in Final Fantasy 15, it wasn't the Noctis that Nomura had envisioned and created. I believe Sora's dialogue is about this very situation. Now, let's look at the next round of dialogue.
But if it's your fate, then every step forward will always be a step closer to home.
Nomura has stated that it was always his plan to merge Final Fantasy Versus 13 with Kingdom Hearts in some capacity, meaning that Noctis and/or Yozora was created with Kingdom Hearts in mind. If we think about the chronology of the project, the first half of this dialogue would explain Versus 13 being cancelled, while this latter half in many ways would explain the merger that's happening right before our eyes. If Nomura truly created these characters and concepts with the intent of including them in Kingdom Hearts, then maybe this is where these characters and concepts have belonged all along. But at the end of the day, I'm just theorizing here. What do you guys think? Is Sora talking about Yozora here, given what we learned from the Nameless Star and Secret episode? And is this dialogue being used as a vehicle to express the meta-narrative behind Verum Rex? Has Yozora found a home in the Kingdom Hearts series? Let me know what you think. But until next time, thank you very much for tuning in here at the Landy Lodge. I hope all you beautiful sickos have a tremendous day, and I will see you next time.